Today I will be speaking about social emotional learning in the classroom. This year I took a deeper dive into something I felt was missing in my upper school classroom, social emotional learning, otherwise known as SEL. See, this year I am kicking off 25 years in the classroom, and regardless of all the PD and conferences I have attended, the topic of SEL as a middle and high school teacher has never taken up space for me. When I challenged myself to learn a little more about the topic, I could not stop. I knew my coworkers and I were incorporating a lot of the everyday ideas of SEL, but we didn't have a label or an admin requiring us to do so. This last year, I have read what seems like a bazillion articles, watched YouTube's TED Talks and TikToks. I started putting in practice what I needed to know about incorporating SEL. My students are the ones who pushed me. One particular student every day left one of her classes to see the nurse or counselor on campus. She apologized every day for missing my classes or abruptly leaving. She finally broke down and told me she was personally struggling with life. She shared with me that I made her feel safe and she could know I was there for her. She couldn't put into words why she had anxiety about everything. Then another student in another class, same patterns, then another and another. Having SEL knowledge allows me to continue to be passionate about my calling as a teacher and keeps me committed and steadfast with the effectiveness of my teaching in and out of the classroom. As we take a look at the importance of social emotional learning in the classroom, I included this quote from Byron Sanders. He works and belongs to the Forbes Council. Teachers can't change the circumstances that youth face outside of their classrooms and schools, but by embracing SEL, we can help youth discover new beliefs about who they are and the greatness of which they're capable. So why is SEL so important in the classroom? It centers on the 5 core competencies that the CASEL organization came up with to help educators, parents, and community partners help children and adults acquire the skills they need to understand themselves and each other on an emotional level, as well as set and achieve positive goals, feel and demonstrate empathy, and make responsible decisions. These defined competencies, as shown on this chart, include self-awareness, social awareness, relationship skills, responsible decision-making, and self-management. They outflow from classrooms into the school. Families and caregivers jump on board as well, and within our community programs. The benefits from these include improved academic performance, a decrease in negative behavior, an increase in positive attitudes and behavior, and has a long-lasting impact. In a 2016 nationwide survey of teachers, CASEL organization revealed that 88% of their teachers report that SEL occurs in their school on some level. And 44% say SEL skills are being taught on a school-wide basis. According to the same study, more than 3/4 of those teachers believe a larger focus on SEL will be a major benefit to students because of the positive effect on workforce readiness, school attendance and graduation rates, life success, college preparation, and all over academic success. Finally, here are a few quick tips on how you can incorporate SEL in your classroom right away, from the wee little ones through high school and beyond. You can have emotional check-ins. You build a rapport with your students, a relationship. Ask questions like, how was your weekend? How is your classes going so far? Stand at your door and greet your students one by one and engage in conversation. You can have class discussions. You can also build relationships through discussion in the classroom. Talk about current events. You can incorporate morning meetings. You can also have read-alouds, quote of the day, chant chants, scriptures, devotions, even a question of the day. Students love when teachers engage with them. It shows that they're building a rapport and a relationship with them, making them feel individualized. I hope you enjoyed this presentation.